the rugged beauty of the Southern Cape. Its landscape that bred a major champion. We popped in to Pinnacle Point, perfect for the Louis 57 Golf Day, overseen by Louis Oosthuizen.
It started quite a while back with having my academy here, this being Pinnacle Point being the home of the academy. We just got another 5 years through them, and we got a great relationship. I mean, it helps us with the kids having a base and doing the coaching next to the new putting area that they got there. And you know, it's good to have a home base where the kids feel they come and practice and play whenever they want, and yeah, it's a really good relationship.
Louis established his academy in 2009, what he calls a 4-tier golf development program for juniors. He's already seeing success.
The Louis 57 Academy is doing really, really good. I mean, we got Christo Lamprecht, who won the SA Amateur this year. We got Martin Foster, who won in Italy. You know, the kids are really doing well, and we got the development side where we go to schools and we coach them and we give handouts, and through that we sort of find talent that we can do something more, and so we got the development tier, and then we take it to the next tier, and we give a little bit more one-on-one coaching, and hopefully we can get them into the main academy. And you know, it's just great seeing the kids' faces and how much they really enjoy golf, and obviously not having the financial but to play golf, but that's where we can step in and help him a little bit.
With his commitments and worldwide travel, he can't always be here, but he's determined to be hands-on. And this is a project he's long wanted to do, similar to what he went through himself.
Being part of Ernie L's foundation, you know, Ernie's done so much for me. For 3 years I've been in the foundation. I couldn't do all the tournaments that I did, and just before the 2010 Open win, I think it was end of 2009, Bertu and Pietri came up to me and said, you know, they want to do something as well for developing golf, and we got together and we sort of worked out a formula that can work, and we started it just in Mossel Bay, and now we're in the whole Southern Cape. And I don't want to go too big because I feel then I can't really be involved. I'm going to lose some touch on it, and you know, I love knowing what the kids are up to, what they've been doing, how they've been practicing, emails from Val Holland who coaches them to see what they're working on, and just giving them a little bit of a reminder that the things we're trying to do for them is basically what I went through, what Charles went through, what Brandon went through. It's everything you need to get to the top, but with that obviously comes hard work and just, you know, doing all the things you have to do.
Great shot, Louis. Showing how it's done.
I think one big thing is not just relying on your talent. You know, when you get to the stage where you're on tour, you realize that everyone can hit a golf ball. I always say to my kids is spend 80% of your time chipping and putting, working around the putting green and chipping green. I didn't do enough of that when I was a youngster, and when I got on tour I realized that's where you make your money, and that's where you win tournaments. And you got to know what you want out of your game first of all, and then if you find a coach, trust that person, and don't really go to too many different people, because then you get confused. But hard work is the moral story. You got to work hard and know that you're gonna get slumps, but you got to have your end goal and what you want to achieve, and then just do the work.
He'll be putting in the work after a break, aiming to step up on the slightly substandard results of last year.
2017 was, I normally judge it by if I had a win or not. I had a big goal of having a win on the PGA Tour. I came close on 3 occasions, Phoenix, Players Championship and the PGA. So yeah, it was close, but to me I wasn't really satisfied with it. And then obviously missing the Tour Championship with 1 spot. But yeah, overall it was an okay season. Nothing that I felt was, you know, I could do a lot better than that. And I found that playing less tournaments make me more hungry to play, and I feel fresh every time I go out and play. And My kids are now at a stage where I want to spend more time with them. You know, at the end of the day, it's what I do for a living is golf. It's definitely not my life.
The 2010 Open champion still hankers after another major nevertheless, and has the Masters in mind.
I think Augusta still suits me the best. It's a golf course I love, the layout I love. Putting wise, you need to be obviously on your game, and I felt I worked hard the last 2 years with my coach to get the putter more consistent, and it's definitely a tournament I know I can win. I came close in 12, so you know, I really want to try and get that win, because it still hurts a little bit when you think you lost in a playoff, but you know, I've got at least 4 or 5 good more years in me, so hopefully I can do it. Competing again, obviously in majors is always my main goal. To be close to having a chance by Sunday afternoon. My scheduling is everything around the majors, where I feel I'm going to be the freshest, where feel my game is pretty good or could work up to it. That's again always a difficult one, to get your game as good as possible coming to major time. But other than that, again, I'm going to put that PGA Tour win on my list. I know I'm good enough to get a win on that tour, and I've had good close calls, but I just need to put the 4 rounds together, and every time there's one round that just throws me off a little bit, but I'll work hard on that and to see if I can get it all sorted.
In King Louie we trust. He'll get it sorted. A good year ahead.